Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com, and here's all the Superman related news that happened during the week April 17 to April 23rd, 2009. In movie news, Wired magazine published an in-depth interview with writer J.J. Abrams about his life and career. In one part of the lengthy article, Abrams talks about how the internet killed off any chance of his Superman Lives script being made into a movie when it was leaked onto ain'titcool.com and then decimated by reviewers and fans alike. In the wake of Warner Home Video's DVD release of Max Fleischer's Superman 1941 to 1942, Newsarama.com has published a two-part article on the history of Fleischer Studios. It's an extremely interesting read that goes into the history of the Fleischer Studios and how the Superman animated shorts came into being. Warner Home Video announced a new program, Red to Blue, for those who want to upgrade titles they currently own on HD DVD to Blu-ray disc. By visiting redtoblue.com, consumers can trade up virtually any of their Warner Home Video HD DVD titles, up to 25, for the same title on Blu-ray for a small fee plus shipping and handling. The 19th episode of Season 8 of Smallville aired this week. Titled Stiletto, this episode saw Lois pretending she's the superhero Stiletto to secure her star reporter status by scoring exclusive interviews with the city's newest crime fighter. Clark fears for her safety until she ably saves him from kryptonite-wielding thugs. Look for our episode summary and reviews on the Superman homepage in the next few days. Erica Durant, who plays Lois Lane on Smallville, participated in a few media interviews to promote Stiletto. Erica told TVGuides.com's Megabuzz, Clark becomes closer to Lois because he gets to see this honest and generous side of her. Erica also participated in a radio interview with Wild 98.7 FM's The Freak Show program, where she discussed Stiletto and the season finale briefly. You can listen to the interview online via wild987.fm. EW's Osceola file somewhat narrows down the continuing speculation surrounding the character who will die in the Season 8 finale of Smallville. When asked if one of the characters who would die was featured in the Season 8 opening credits, Osceola said yes. KryptonSite.com reported that a couple of familiar faces will be returning for Doomsday, the May 14th season finale of Smallville. Elena Huffman will return as Black Canary and will be joined by Kyle Gallner, who is speeding back in as Impulse. Also look for familiar DC Comics villains Parasite and Livewire to be part of episode 21 titled Injustice. The Iris Theatre Company is running a raffle where you could win a visit to the set of Smallville during the filming of Season 9. Visit the Iris Theatre Company's website to purchase your tickets. While not yet officially announced by Warner Home Video, Amazon.com are now taking pre-orders for Smallville the complete 8th season on DVD and Blu-ray. In comic book news, the Superman homepage Ask Matt fan forum has been updated. Matt Idelson, DC Comics editor of the Superman comic books, answers your questions about the comics. Come by the site now to check out what Matt had to say in regards to your questions. DC Comics released their July 2009 solicitations this past week, and we highlighted for you all the Superman-related comics and products to be released in July. There was a lot of excitement over the cover for Superman World of New Krypton number 5 and the Superman issue of Wednesday Comics. DC Comics has released a first look at a page from writer John Arcudi and artist Lee Bermejo's Superman Wednesday comic strip. Wednesday Comics is a weekly title and format designed to evoke the Sunday comics section from newspapers. The 12-part series, which launches this US summer, will be presented in a broadsheet format that unfolds from traditional comic book size. Each issue will be 16 pages and contain 15 serialized stories. Newsarama.com caught up with artist Rags Morales to talk to him about many things, including his 2-issue stint on Justice League of America number 32 and number 33. He said, "You want to do something fresh and new, so when I had the chance to do these characters, it was a new challenge, and that's always more fun." Superman comic books we reviewed this week included Action 876, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who gave it a 4 out of 5, saying, "Not a lot of story this issue, but a well thought out smackdown, providing a little action." Michael Bailey reviewed Superman Batman number 58, saying, "This issue was mainly exposition, but overall I liked it," and he gave it a 4 out of 5. While Trinity number 46 was reviewed by Barry, Neal and Jeffrey, and once again all three guys gave this issue a 1 out of 5. Adam Deschanel also reviewed Super Friends number 14, giving it a 3 out of 5, saying, a better thought out story than most. Superman comics and other items shipping this week from April 22nd include Justice League of America number 32, Supergirl number 40, Trinity number 47, Justice League New Frontier box set. The Dallas Observer interviewed artistic director Kevin Moriarty about updating the 1966 Broadway musical It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman for the Dallas Theatre Center's 2010 lineup. He said, "We do not have a full outline yet, but we have a pretty good sense of the characters and a fleshed out list of characters, including a couple of characters who are not in the original musical we want to put in the new musical." Craig Yo, author of the recent book Secret Identity, The Fetish Art of Superman's co-creator Joe Shuster, was a guest on NPR Radio's Fresh Air program on Thursday, April 23rd. You can download the podcast via NPR Radio's website. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing story arcs from the 1940 Superman radio series. This week he reviewed The Mystery of the Letter, in which Lois Lane is on the search for her missing sister, Diana. HarperCollins Publishers is giving fans an opportunity to read the first 8 chapters, that's 57 pages, of Kevin J. Anderson's new Superman meets Batman novel, Enemies and Allies. Visit harpercollins.com to check it out. That's all the Superman-related news there was for the week April 17th to April 23rd. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
New Krypton. It's going very well, I think. It's been called the next death of Superman by Dan DiDio. I don't know if I'd go that far. I might, but see, the biggest thing that's good about it is not that it's the next death of Superman, because the death of Superman was a kind of a planned, staged event that just happened to have good writing, generally speaking. The thing is that this is this is not billed as a giant event, and yet it has good writing, and that's why it's succeeding. And that's what happened with the Sinestro Corps War. People latched onto it, thought, hey, what a cool concept, and it wasn't like, hey, this is going to be the be-all to end-all, you know, like with you get with Final Crisis, with Grant Morrison standing on top of a pile of fanboys in San Diego going, this book will change your life. Jeff Johns is not doing that, notably. He's just getting behind the desk and working, and bang, the stories have been pretty good so far. With the addition of Rucka and James Robinson actually coming into his own on the titles, I'm just incredibly impressed. The caste system, in particular, is the thing which I think is really, really strong. The military guild having a purpose instead of just being a front for General Zod, is, you know, it's always alluded to, but it's never been evaluated, really. I got 876. I'm going to be looking at it real quick here, and I'm just eager, really eager.
Bailey Planet is sponsored by Gibbo.